Say you win a sports championship like a Super Bowl. The following day you have a parade, you celebrate, you flip over a car, you may even start a fire or two.
This moment of sporting glory has once again been marred by violence. What the fuck?
But when shots ring out and someone ends up dead,
What?
Yeah, we got a problem.
Fuck.
We go to Kansas City. I'm Jazz Berganzo on this. It's What's Next. A happy Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next, another episode for you. Daily dose, common sense, facts, salt. Hope you guys are doing good today. Well, sad news. Shots rang out. Someone ends up dead. Okay, so you're thinking, well, let's pick a city, shall we? Chicago, Baltimore, Philadelphia, LA, New York. Kansas City? Yes, Kansas City. Normally when you win a sports championship, the following day you have a celebration. You have a parade. People gather around, they cheer for their team, their players step up, talk some nonsense, hold up the title, and you go on your merry way. Maybe traveling even throughout the city. They get on a nice, get on a bus or a van or something like that and make their way. And of course, you got to have a couple knuckleheads. You got to hear profanities, maybe jump on a car or two, maybe flip some over, maybe even start a fire. And of course, we've seen that over the years. We've seen that even, of course, myself being a Philadelphia Eagles fan, we saw the stupidity and the nonsense happen after 2017 when we won the title. We had idiots galore all over the place. But I've been watching the Super Bowl since 1980. Shows you my age. And never in my sports lifetime ever seen anything like this in regards to a shooting breaking out and someone end up being dead. This is what happened in Kansas City yesterday after celebration of the Super Bowl. And here we go. This comes out of Outkick. Fatal shooting victim at Chiefs Super Bowl parade identified as a Kansas City DJ. But there's context. A shooting occurred near Wednesday's Super Bowl parade for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Fire Department Battalion Chief Michael Hopkins provided an update from the scene, noting that many as 22 people were injured. One person has been confirmed as deceased. Associated Press now reported that Kansas City radio DJ disc jockey Lisa Lopez died in the shooting. Gunfire reportedly broke out at Union Station, surrounded by thousands of fans in attendance. Alerted the shooting first emerged around 3:10 p.m. Central. Shots rang out. Fans and bystanders near the west side of Union Station were told to hide and retreat to the southwest corner of Pershing and Main. No motives were confirmed. Wow. The incident reportedly happened at the end of the parade. Hopkins said that 10 victims were shot at the time. At minimum, several victims were in critical condition. 3 suspects have been apprehended. A press conference by the Kansas City PD noted that 8 victims were deemed immediate life-threatening conditions. Additionally, 7 victims suffered life-threatening injuries, and 6 victims suffered minor. Of course, you could see people running as the whole situation goes in chaos. Cops are on the scene. And of course, EMTs. Victims of the shooting were seen leaving on stretchers, according to local news. 11 children, 12 total patients, were taken to Children's Mercy. According to a statement from Children's Mercy, 9 of the children suffered gunshot wounds. All 11 children are expected to make full recoveries. Thank you, Jesus. According to Senior Vice President of Nursing Stephanie Meyer, the kids' respective ages were from 6 to 15. Local news reported also that 2 people at the scene were given CPR and 4 others received medical attention. Victims were also taken to Truman Medical Center and St. Luke's Hospital. Shortly after the rally ended, there was an active shooter situation at the West Union Station, Chief Hopkins shared Wednesday afternoon. At this time, there were a total possibly of 12 injured. Of course, it's been updated since. We're starting to get some walk-ins from the area. Initially, we had 10 injured and 3 critical. that's kind of where we're at now. Patrick Mahomes, of course, quarterback of the Chiefs, posted a supporting statement for the victims, praying for Kansas City. Additional footage of the scene shows several fans valiantly engaging with one of the possible shooters and helping apprehend the suspect. That's one of them. Kansas City Police Department shared a news conference as the investigation is ongoing. All Chiefs players and personnel were accounted for, confirming the team's safety.
Joke has it all.
Here, we got the gun over here.
No, we tackled him. We tackled him. Yeah.
And of course, this was the scene when you saw one of the perpetrators, and they tackled him. They literally tackled him. They held him down, and they were able to get a gun. Of course, like I said, this is one of three. As you can see there, they held him down until the police came. Of course, these are other shots, still shots. This is ridiculous. This is insane. This is just it's horrific. 22 people shot, one confirmed dead. And to the family of Lisa Lopez, my prayers, thoughts, and condolences. Championships are meant to be celebrated. They're meant to, bring out the best of people. Supposedly bring out the best of people. But as we've seen over the last, easily you can go the last maybe 10, 15 years, the celebrations have become more and more chaotic. We saw fires and cars being flipped over during the championship, I think it was Kobe Bryant's for the LA Lakers, their last championship. We saw, as I mentioned in the beginning, the stupidity, the nonsense, the flat out ignorance that occurred during the Eagles' title win in 2017. But this has been increasingly getting out of control. Celebrations, because like the old adage, you can't have nice things. And a celebration, that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a nice thing. It's supposed to bring people together, and they can celebrate, cheer, that their team won a national or world title, like a Super Bowl. Also, good news is that none of the players were injured. This was well after the celebration, and of course, the players were already in their hotel rooms when this occurred. But let me finish with this. You're going to wait for it. Here it comes. Gun control. You're going to hear it again. And again, and again, and again. You're not going to hear about the ongoing urban crime that is going on in major cities across the country. Kansas City is one of them. But you don't normally hear Kansas City mentioned with the big boys. Baltimore, Detroit, Philadelphia, Miami, LA, New York, Atlanta, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas. You don't hear that city being mentioned. But just like in any major city, there is crime. There's stupidity, there's ignorance, and there is just flat out evil. And sadly, yesterday, evil came calling. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue to spread the word about the show. Help it continue to grow. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Well, gun control commentary. What a surprise. Democrat McCaskill. Kansas City shooting sad chapter in America's love affair with military guns. Majority wants change. See? Told you it didn't take long.